Hi everyone, this is Jackie Robinson, and I am going to walk you through how to turn a previous assignment into a form in Google Forms so that you can add the DocAppender feature to it. This video just deals with setting up your form, so if you're ready to add the DocAppender, check out the links in the description box below for the next video. So we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is create a new form in Google Docs. I have all of my assessment and evaluation forms in one folder just to keep them organized and easier to find. So I'm going to open up that folder, and then I'm going to click on New, and my Google Forms are found underneath More, and I'm going to click on Google Forms to open up the form. Once your form is open, you're going to give it a name. So I'm using one of my colleagues' generic rubrics, and if I was using this previously, I would have printed it off and used a highlighter to mark it up, written comments, attached it to the assignment, and handed it back. And you tend to go through a lot of paper doing this. This is the copy of the rubric that we're going to be working with that I'm going to be recreating. So you can see it's very simple, and I'm going to just move this into Google Forms. If you have a form or a rubric already done, you can do copy and pasting. It works really well here, but I'm just going to type this one up. So I'm going to name this one Assignment Rubric. And if I click up here, you'll see the title will pop up there also. In the form description, you could add any information that you need. If it's an actual assignment for students that they're completing, it's a good place to add extra information. So now we're going to start with our first question. If you're going to be using the DocAppender, the first question will almost always be name, because this will help the form sort and put the correct file into the correct student's folder. Once you've put in name, you're going to click drop down. The drop down option is really important. I like to make this required because this ensures that I'm not going to skip this step. So the next thing I'm going to do is add each of the different categories in my rubric, and I'm going to do this by making them each a question. So my first category is explanation of facts. Now you've got a lot of different ways that you can build this particular drop down or this particular question. I like to use drop downs. You can use multiple choice, you can use checkboxes. For some, a multiple choice grid or checkbox grid might be appropriate, but in this particular case, I'm going to use the drop down feature. So level 4 is my first option, and it's completes response with a detailed explanation. And then I hit enter and I do level 3, which is a solid response with a clear explanation. Level 2, explanation is not always clear. Level 1, missing many key points. And level R, did not meet course expectations. I'm going to make this required. Whether you do it or not is up to you. But here's the first category of my rubric. So what I'm going to do now is pause the video, fill out the rest of the questions for the rubric, and then come on back and show you the next step. Okay, so my form is now complete. I'll scroll through so you can see that. So there are my 3 different categories. And now the rubric is ready to either be used or we can add the DocAppender feature. I'm going to do that in the next video. I hope this has been helpful, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below, or you can email me, and the email is also down below. Thanks.